Hello everybody, True Marvis here, your 3 million G gamer. Welcome to another True Plays. Today I'm bringing you a brand new release. It released today at time of recording, which is the 17th of February 2023. This is Gigantosaurus Dino Kart. It is published by 3D Cloud. No, it's developed by 3D Cloud and published by Outright Games. Apologies for that. It's priced at $34.99 and I do believe it is available across all formats. Prices may vary on different formats. This is the Xbox version of the game, and you obviously check your local pricing if you're not in the UK. I imagine it's going to be about $40, €40, but you know, please check your local listings. Now, I just need to make you aware that this this coverage is being brought to you under the Outright Games Ambassadors program. So Outright Games were kind enough to provide me with a copy of the game to provide this content. Please be assured though that will not sway my opinion in any way of the game. I will let you know honestly what I feel of it. That will never change. Now, we're going to quickly look at the achievements. Win 10, win 1, unlock all characters, unlock all tracks, unlock vehicle skins, win a race in split screen. I'm going to speak about this in a minute because I do know something about this. Win 4-player split screen, step on boost pad 30 times, drift for a certain amount of time, drift for 30 seconds in a race, like 10 minutes total drift, find a shortcut, come across Giganto, fly for 5 minutes so we can fly. Maybe it does what Mario does, like you jump off a ramp and your car transforms maybe. Finish the tutorial, use all skills, win the first race in adventure, win all adventure races in third position or better. That needs changing, just a text line. Just you can't win if you're in third, so it should be finish all adventure races in third position or better. Win all adventure races in first. That's a mute point then if you haven't finished in first, if you're an achievement hunter, but still needs changing. Complete Savannah Cup, complete Jungle Cup, complete Mount Oblivion Cup. So there's only 3. Right, let's yeah, I need to speak about split screen in a minute because I was speaking to a colleague who is also in the Outright Games Ambassadors Club, and I do know something about the split screen. But we'll go new game, pick a slot, start a new game from slot 1. Do you want to learn how to play? Yes. Okay. Graphically nice, cartoony, bright, vibrant. A little bit of research that I've done on this. I do believe this is based on a cartoon series, a CG cartoon series, which has run for several seasons. I think it is originally based on a book. I think it's aimed at preschool kids, preschool or kids just starting school. How do I advance the text?
Let me teach you how to use them to their full potential.
I need to confirm. Let me explain how to get a perfect start. Look at the arrow, it's in the start-o-meter. Yep. Press and release A to move the arrow. I guess I release it in the green section. Or we just keep it in the green section. Very generous section to keep it in. Boom. Okay. It moves at quite a lick. This gives you a perfect start boost. Cool. Hold A to keep going. Okay, steer left and right using left stick. Yeah. I wonder if this has an auto drive feature like all the other races that Outright have published. We will check that because I like that being there. Press that to get back into the race immediately. Yeah, look. So if you crash, get turned around, you can do a quick respawn. Right through the Mazu pack to pick up a skill. Alright, we've got a boost, we've got an achievement. Lots of skills to get, but you keep giving me the same one. I've never found a good use for looking around in a racing game, because you really want to be looking forward. I've never understood that in racing games. Oh yes, I want to look behind me. It might be useful, but left and right? Why? If you need a little pause and you want to see the options. Oh, options, there we go.
Game controls. Audio. Game. Resume. Autopilot disabled. Autopilot activated.
Okay, it does have autopilot on. You do have autopilot options. Okay, let's just continue with the tutorial. So, if you do need the assistance, or you do have a youngster who needs the assistance, it is there. So that's brilliant. So I do believe this is the series is preschool and above. So you'd be looking at kids around like 4, 5, 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds. I would was probably aimed at. So you know, racing games are quite difficult to get grasps of, you know, because of the depth perception. So I do like that the option is there, that the autopilot is available. Anyway, right, let's have a look at what the game's got to offer in terms of modes. And race, I guess, is going to be a single race, instant race. I'm not going to go into these as actually, will I? Yeah, I will. Oh, there you re-access the tutorial if you need to do it again.
Race.
Customize your play, race on your favorite track, or create a championship. Oh, interesting. Okay, instant race. We'll choose a track and character for you. The game will. Oh, so that's just literally quick race. You don't have to mess around. It'll just set up a random race with a random racer. Okay, cool. We won't do that. So race is customizing your play. I think what we'll do is this episode we will, or this video, we'll look at everything the game's got to offer. We'll start the adventure mode, which I think is going to be the main mode of the game. And then we'll do future episodes. We'll do an episode per cup. I think it's 3 cups, so there'll be 3 episodes. But this will be the longest because we're going to be looking at all the other modes. So it looks as if we have 5 races initially, and we have 3 locked. And those locked ones do have things behind them. Maybe we have to participate or win the relevant cup to unlock them. And we can change skins with the RB button. We don't seem to have any skins. Okay, let's play as Rocky.
Choose a track.
Oh, add track. Okay. Well, I just want to do. I just add track and continue. I just want to do a single race. I know we've got difficulty levels.
Normal.
Easy.
We'll play normal. Savannah Cove. Water on the track. Graphics are very nice though. Nice and vibrant, which I like. Right, let's see what we're like with other racers on the track. My perfect start. Okay, we've got position and lap counter in the top right. Got a track at the lower right. Lower left is, I think that's just meant to signify if autopilot's on or off. Shield? We drift anyway? 1 second, let me just quickly. Drift is bumper. Bumper or trigger? Odd. Yeah, there's one mode we won't be. What was that for? An achievement? True Racer. Just for 5 seconds in a row. Oh, you let go.
2 laps to go.
Oh, so you drift, you get sparks, and you let go, and you get speed boost. Cool. Okay, we're probably gonna. This for me personally is a bit too easy so far. Shouldn't actually be saying that because they'll probably come and beat me now. So I'm probably gonna bump it up to hard and see what is there. But that's what difficulty levels are there for, guys. To cater for everyone. I mean, hard may be too hard. I might be dropping it back down to normal. I don't know if this is actually faster because there's no speedometer, so I don't know if that is actually.
One lap to go.
Now winning. This is a quick race just to get feel for it, and then we're gonna have a look at the other modes. I guess the old skills is to do with pickups because 3D Clouds have made other races based on other cartoons and kids shows. And in one of those other ones, each character did have a particular skill, as well as these pickups. So whether it's referring to pickup skills or the characters have some main skills, I'm not sure at this moment in time. But we won a race. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Win first race in single player. Cool.
Main menu. Main menu.
But yeah, I don't want to repeat the race again.
Race.
So that's your race mode.
Race.
If we go there,
Character.
you can.
Choose a track.
Oh, it's now got 3 dots, so it does show you what you've completed it on, the highest difficulty level you've beat it on. It looks as if you can set up a 12 race championship as well if you want to. I think you just press these back. RB? Yeah, RB, look on the tracks like that. We haven't got them all unlocked yet, so that's that mode.
Character.
Okay, cool.
Instant race.
Okay, so instant race is just a random race put together, one-off race. Race, you can set your own championship up as many as you want, up to a maximum 12 races. Tutorial is obviously replay the tutorial. Right, this is the bit I want to talk about. We're not going to look at this mode because I know for sure. Well, actually, I can show you. I can show you. This was in one of their other titles as well. And whilst I wasn't an ambassador at the time, I did actually send a tweet about it. Effectively, actually, I can't show you because I've not got another control pad at hand. You just have to take my word of this, but it is true. At the moment, unless they change it, you need 4 individual Xbox accounts. Actually, there's a controller. Second. Let's have a look. Anyone? Yeah, here we go. Look. Right. This is my secondary account for playing games that I don't want to have on my tags. You know, if it's just to test things out and stuff. You know, if I want to do a review of a game that I've got no intention of actually playing on my main account. But you notice there's no ability to add a guest, you have to sign in a Xbox Live account per player. So what that currently means is, to get the 4-player split screen achievement, you need four Xbox Live accounts on your console. You can't just add guests. So picture this scenario. This is a scenario that I would have in my household. So with one child, they want to play Gigantosaurus, Dino, Kart. They have friends over. They want to play split screen with them, but then they can't because we have to then set up potentially 3 other Xbox Live accounts. Now, if you've ever set up an Xbox Live account, you will know it's a pretty long-winded process, because they try and sell you things. They try and get you to upgrade to gold. You've got to put an email address in. You've got to confirm it. You've got to confirm your address. You've got to give them payment details for the store, such as that and everything. You've got to jump through all these hoops just to set up an Xbox Live account. And you'd have to do this 3 times. If you have 3 other friends round, I'd have to set up 3 brand new Xbox Live accounts just so they could play the game. They'll probably lose interest by then and be bored, and we'll be moved on to the next thing, because we all know the attention span of children is not the longest in the world, is it? So it's extremely restrictive. And one of the other games that the same developer did, I'm pretty sure it was the same developer. Let me just double check that while I'm talking to you. It's got to be. It's the same thing. It's so stupid. I can't understand it, because Xbox does have a guest system where you can simply add guests and it will set up a temporary profile, which is basically an abbreviation of your gamer tag, just with a 1 in brackets. It's Paw Patrol Grand Prix. Yeah, 3D Clouds. Now, yeah, I'm just looking at this now, right? 3D Clouds have done quite a lot of races by the looks of it. Several in conjunction with Outright Games. So I'm okay mentioning the games here. Let me just check the achievement lists. Here, let's just look. Yeah, there you go. Race with Ryan didn't have this issue. Race with Ryan didn't have the issue. Neither did Blaze and the Monster Machines Axel City Racers. That didn't have the issue as well. A game which I just recently covered, Fast and Furious Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. That didn't have the issue. It just seems to be their last 2 titles. So why have you... Serious question, if somebody could answer me, if somebody from Outright or 3D Clouds watches the video. Or I'll probably DM this question actually to Outright directly, is why all of a sudden the last 2 titles do we have this restrictive profile problem? Because like I say, the scenario I give you would be a scenario that will... It's not going to be an unusual scenario. It's going to be a scenario that occurs all the time. and it's just so restrictive. I mean, the cynical individual in me would say, is it any coincidence that the first title that did this was a title that immediately dropped into Game Pass? So you would effectively be quadrupling the amount of players who Game Pass would record. Played the game. The cynical person in me would say that, but fingers crossed that's not the case. It needs to change because it's just highly restrictive. Anywho,
Adventure.
with that being said, but obviously as well, it's an important thing to factor in. Sorry, I'm just going back on this point again. It's an important thing to factor in for when you're buying the game as well. Be aware, if you are wanting to play multiplayer, you are going to need an Xbox Live account per player. Okay, adventure mode, we'll just gloss over that for the moment. Adventure mode. Collection. Dino stats. Oh. Oh, okay, so... Oh, okay. So, alright, so if you play on hard straight away, that would fully populate. Okay, and skins. How do we unlock skins? You don't seem to be able to move left and right. Oh, I have to select it. Okay, I don't know how we do that. Okay, so that's collection. Options, we get to... I looked at options straight away, shouldn't I? I do apologise. Options, language and vibration. Game controls, we looked at briefly. Audio, music, sound effects and dialogue, and credits to the people who made the game. Okay. Right, let's jump into the bones of the game then. Let's jump into adventure mode.
Choose a character.
Oh, one more thing. Yeah, I'm sorry to label on that multiplayer fact, but it is just, like I say, an extremely restrictive feature in the game. It shouldn't be there, especially when there's a guest system that works perfectly fine. Game controls. Respawn, look back, pause, drift. Right, so players don't have a skill. So I imagine it's just to pick up skills for the achievement. Gotcha. Okay, adventure mode. Okay, who do we want to play as? We've got Rocky, we've got Bill, we've got Tina, we've got Mazu, and we've got Archie. I like Archie, he looks goofy. Got a coconut as a wheel. We're going Archie. Okay, Savannah Cove, Canyon, Race Championship. So there's a lot of championships. Savannah Cove, Canyon Rush. Are these tracks or championships?
Jungle. Jungle. Jungle.
Oh, these are. Oh, we're controlling the top right at the moment.
Jungle.
So there is 3 championships. So we've got 15 tracks in total. Okay, Savannah Cove then. Normal or hard? Let's actually go on. Let's go on hard. Normal was a bit easy for me. Probably gonna regret this now. It's probably gonna be too difficult.
I brought you here to see the cars I invented. There's one for each of us.
Yeah, we'll cover the first cup, and that'll be it for this video. And I'll give you my final thoughts on the game. And then we'll do 2 subsequent episodes, 1 for each of the cups. So far, other than the big negative, is, you know, good stuff. I just like how fast paced it is and how bright and vibrant it is. Boom, I got him. Bang, bang. I'm winning. I am doing a winning. I don't know what that power up does. Okay, we can't fire things backwards, which is a little rock there. Yeah, I would have liked to have been able to drop stuff backwards because the thing is, when you're in first place, I find a lot of your power-ups, unless you can drop them backwards, are you again like excluded from that part of the gameplay. It's like if we go for the all-time classic racer Mario Kart, for example, you could fire shells backwards, you could drop banana skins backwards onto the track. Oh no! Oh, don't tell me.
One lap to go.
Hold on a minute. Why was that turned on? Even though I was kind of overriding it. Why was that turned on? That automatically turned on. That was annoying. I've got to win this. Come on. People. I seem to be catching this guy in first. Run out of track. I hit myself. Oh no. Ah, right at the last corner. Okay, we're gonna restart the track. In fact, actually, we're just for the purpose of this video. That actually was challenging, you know, with a bit of practice. I'm not sure how the boost system works fully yet. You know, we will drop it down. What would the what was this? Right, those shortcuts. I've not come across any shortcuts as of yet.
And option.
Select play race.
Adventure.
Choose a character.
Pick him this time.
Choose the difficulty. Normal.
Okay, we'll just drop it back onto normal. You've pretty much got infinite boost because the boost seems to charge based on the speed that you go at. I think I've hit that rock like every time. So once your boost starts going, if you can keep up the rhythm,
2 laps to
you
go.
can almost have infinite boost. Look, it's charging faster every time. Pretty fine, I haven't seen that power up. I don't think there's a shortcut on this track. I don't know how many skills there is. We've seen quite a lot so far, haven't we?
One lap to go.
Hold on, did auto? No, it didn't. Yeah, I don't like that being on from default. Say, I love that it's in the game again, but the fact that it was on default probably shouldn't have been. Yeah, it's like that garlic bomb. Should be able to throw that backwards. I wonder how we unlock skins. Step on a boost pad 30 times. Cool. Next race, please. Look for a shortcut.
Arrived at the canyon.
Three.
2, 1.
Go, go, go. Shortcut. Shortcut. Apart from I got hit by a rock. Very narrow track, this one. I don't know which way the shortcut was, but we went that way. Right. Another little minor criticism, and this was levied at, this is what I thought of the same with a lot of races from this developer in question. Just a minor thing. We've got the track on the right, yeah? Do we really need the character symbols to be that big? I mean, it's literally blocking the track. I couldn't actually see a shortcut because on the map because of the clump of characters. And they could just do with being a tad smaller. In fact, actually, they could be small enough to actually be in the confines of the track. Go this way this time. Yeah, I don't know if this is the shortcut or the official route. Because once again, look, it's just a big, massive character symbol. Don't know. So you seem to be giving me the same power-ups as well. I mean, obviously I'm missing some. Maybe they're positional based.
1 lap to go.
Maybe the positional base. Maybe there's like a leader attack thing, which you obviously can't get while you're in the lead because you wouldn't want to hit yourself with it. Maybe there's something like that. Maybe there's like something to help players at the back of the field to catch up. Like you might get more speed boost. Because I've noticed I'm not getting speed boost ones, which I was getting loads of in the tutorial while I'm up front. I don't think... Oh, I have had that one. Yeah. Just looks slightly different for some reason. I don't know, winning again though. Still no flying though. I've not seen any flying yet. Unless it just actually means airtime. Just an observation as well, right? I noticed this while racing around. Two points here. It says championship results, yeah? And we've got like red arrows and green arrows pointing up and down, whether you've like gone up in the championship or down in the championship. But there's no points tally, which is weird.
Next race.
Sorry about that, guys. This is a little
Next race. Next
question from the family there. Had to attend to that.
Next
Right, next race.
Giganto, where are you? Don't you want to see the best rotation drivers on the track?
Be careful not to bump into Giganto while you're racing. It could cause some small accidents.
School holidays at the moment, guys, so it's a busy household at the moment.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yo. Okay, I can see one. Oh, what's that on the map? Gigantosaurus on this map? Oh. Where was the shortcut? I didn't see it. Hmm. Okay. Ow. Was it gang up on me night, is it? Thank you. Oh. It was there. How did I miss that? Oh. Too focused on the start, I think I was. It's a route. No. Just where he stomps across.
One lap to go.
Pretty short lap, this. I'll probably say for these short lap races, maybe up it to 5 laps rather than 3. Yeah, the other thing I was wanting to mention as well was when I was talking about the championship table, there's no time. I don't know how fast we're going on the laps. Normally for a racer of any kind, it's you know you go for lap times, try and improve your laps, try and improve your performance on each track. There's no time recorded anywhere. Well, if you have a look, that's the race result there. Look as well, look, and then we go into championship, and Archie's moved up, Pro and Tota have moved down. We've no points totals. We don't even know how much we get for a win, how much we get for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. We don't know. It's very odd. I mean, it's obviously calculating it behind the scenes because we're getting those up and down arrows. But why not make it visible?
Next race.
Who knows? Seems weird as well because they were present in their other racing games.
3, 2, 1.
I don't know. It's weird. It's fascinating what goes on in a game developers' world. Am I getting this brief fire thing all the time now? Yeah, fortunate. Oh, hello. To have, be able to speak to quite a lot of game developers through coverage of games that I've done, and what normally happens is the developer is so cocooned in their own project, so isolated in their own project, so single-mindedly focused on their own project. They don't see things that a player immediately sees, or experiences, and that's why they have like player feedback sessions and playtesting, for example. So playtesting is one of the most important things you can do. Problem is you have to choose the right playtesters. You can't choose people who are just gonna like be in your own echo chamber and just not want to offend you. Like worst thing you can do is get family members to playtest your game because they don't want to offend you by saying something's wrong or they don't like stuff. They'll say they like things, or they'll just agree just for the sake of agreeing with you. I've just noticed my footage is frozen. That is great. I don't know how much footage has been lost there, but thank you to my glorious capture card. It is very much appreciated. I will reset that in a second. I love technology. And we're back in the room. I don't know how much we've lost there, guys. I don't know how much we've lost there, but I'm gonna upload the video as it is because say my commentary on the game was there, and you'll just have to imagine what was happening on the screen, unless it was ridiculous amount of time. Thank you, capture card. No, no Christmas presents for you this year. Hopefully it was just in that one race. It was around about the 45-minute mark, I noticed. Right, last race of this championship. It very rarely does this, the capture card on recordings. It does it more often in live streams, and I don't know why it does it. Because 99% of the time it works perfectly fine. We just got that annoying 1%, and on that 1%, I just hope I notice it straight away. Obviously, live streaming is a lot easier because normally the chat notifies you. Streams 1000. Thanks for letting me know. Whoa, that was fast, wasn't it? Oh, we are now flying. Our first. I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I was speaking throughout anyway, and you know, technical things happen. This is like a first impressions as well. You only can have one first impression. If I go and re-record it all, you know, I'm not giving you my genuine first impressions or reactions in any way. So I do apologize for the frozen images for whatever period of time it was. But yeah. So I'll start wrapping up my thoughts of this. Graphically, I love it. Nice, bright, vibrant, cartoony. The audio is... The music accompanies the tracks really well so far. The controls work great. The handling's fine. The handling works. There's no problems such as with the handling. Drifting's easy to do. Weapons are easy to run over and access. It's all straightforward stuff, really. I love the fact that we have the automatic racing, the autopilot included. Again, like I say, for youngsters who I always find that they struggle most with racing games of all. That is fantastic. It lets them to experience it. You still do have control of it while you are in autopilot. It just kind of it's always trying to auto-correct you. So if you're fighting against it, it will obviously struggle a bit more than if you just left it alone. What's also good as well is you can I don't mean this in like a way that you're kind of tricking your kids, but you know, you could, if they're absolutely obviously a kid of a certain age is not going to be able to do this game. Let's just be honest. The autopilot allows them to feel like they're participating in the game. You could even bung it on autopilot and give them an alternative controller, and they can think that they're controlling the game. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that kind of feature allows you to do, and then they get the satisfaction of they're playing the game, because it's more about interacting and holding a controller in the hand and such. And then, you know, because like I say, this is I think it's preschool and up. This, so I mean, if you've got a really young child, like 3 years old, for example, 4 years old, you can even give it to those and to them, and they'll be able to experience it, thinking they're controlling it. And yeah, that's why the autopilot is important. Even kids younger than that, you know what I mean, give them a controller in the hand, bang autopilot on, they think they're playing it. It's great. They'll get the excitement of playing the game, and it just basically levels the playing field. And you gotta remember, this game is not aimed at me. It's not aimed at me. It's aimed at the parent to buy the game, obviously, but it's you know, it's aimed at children of a certain age, depending on what that it actually is. And you know, they need to be able to play the game. If they can't play the game, then you know, they're going to get bored very fast, and mum and dad are going to be annoyed that they wasted £35 and the child's not playing the game. So the inclusion of the autopilot is absolutely fantastic, and every racing game going forward, and I think every racing game that Outright have published has had that in. So long may that continue. Long may it not continue is the split screen profile thing. I've gone about that enough earlier on in the video, but that needs to stop. That needs to change. It's restrictive. It's just horrible, and I don't know why it was introduced. I give my thoughts of why it may have been introduced, so I won't repeat those again. But the last 2 games by the developer has had those in, and it is extremely restrictive and problematic, and it's an annoying process to having to set up Xbox Live accounts. You shouldn't have to do it, especially when Xbox has a perfectly good guest system where you can simply add guest, add guest, add guest. Within less than a minute, you're off. You're playing split screen with your friends. Your kids playing it with your friends, or you're playing it with mum and dad. You know what I mean? It's just so restrictive in how that is set up, and it's just it's a big negative on what is a fun title. We've unlocked Rugo.
Main menu. Restart.
Okay. So yeah, I do like this a lot.
Main menu.
I want to go to main menu. I want to see if we've unlocked any skins, and then we're going to wrap this video up. I'm then going to check how long I had a frozen image for, and have a little cry, and and get this uploaded to YouTube so you guys can watch. Collection. Collection. We have track stats. What? Go away. I'm playing a game. Skins. Game completion. I think game completion unlocks skins then. So I imagine we have to complete these badges, maybe? So that's gonna like beat the game on hard on every track, isn't it? Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll be back with at least 2 more episodes for Gigantosaurus Dino Kart, covering the remaining 2 championship cups and tracks. So yeah, I definitely give us a thumbs up. Thank you once again for Outright Games for providing the code for the game and this content. Hopefully you'll take the feedback on board and have a word with the developer about getting rid of that 4 account nonsense. And also it would be nice to introduce championship points so we can see how far away we are in the championship from one another in the championship table. And lap times. Why is there no lap times? Other than that, great stuff. I'll see you in the next video.